Actually, life is very nice. Krishna says, if you really want to be happy, and I'm giving you knowledge, Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitramadam Uttamam Pratyaksavagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartum Avyayam. I want to give you knowledge, my dear Arjuna, to make you very happy. No need to worry about mrityu, this, that. That's okay. That's the law, what to do. But even in this Katarnak Paristhiti, you still can be happy. Have you seen sometimes father playing with a baby? I'm sure you play like, you're taking baby like this, throwing him in the sky. Did you do this to the kid?
Not yet.
You did. I mean, father playing something, and this baby, but it's not crying, it's laughing because father going to catch me anyway. He trusts father, isn't it?
Yeah.
When some outside uncle will come, throw you in the window. That's different. Or two guys falling down from skyscraper. Two guys fall down from skyscraper, and they come. Oh, I'm dying. Another one guy, I'm flying. Be positive. You see. So similarly, sometimes life can throw you, but don't worry. You are in the hands of God. When the rat comes, and the kitten, bacha, biral, what do you call it, kitten? Biral ko bacha. When mother cat comes, and but they teach small baby, like this. And baby like this, relaxed, completely relaxed. Because he knows, my mommy taking me to some safe place. Surakshit thama liera jancha malai, ama. Right? But when the rat comes, same cat, mero mrityu, my death came. Same cat, same teeth, but drishti alag alag, drishtikon. Similarly, devotee of God, when death comes to him, no problem, Krishna, I'm coming. It's just anta kali chamam eva smaram muktva kalivaram. Yah prayati samadbhavam nahiyat yatra samshayah. Krishna says, if you remember me at the moment of death, you will never come to this mrityu samsara. You will never come to this janma mrityu jagai. Finish. That's why devotee, jivo amarova, they don't worry about they die or leave. Who cares? Krishna take care of me. That's called sharanagati. That's why he says, mamanusmara yuddhacha. Karmanyavarikarasti ma phalishukara. Don't worry, Baba. And at the last shloka, Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papapyo mokshayishami mashuchaha. Mashuchaha means don't worry. Not va. Va means 50-50. Ma means complete 100%. Don't worry. Shuchaha means worry. Mashuchaha. Mehu na yaar. I am there for you. Don't worry. It was one guy. I'll tell you the story and we'll stop. One guy, Nastik, in Nepal. He was walking, trekking in the mountains, and he was communist, pakka Nastik. Nothing, he never believed God. Nasa. He's a drug. God is simply opium for the people, like Karl Marx said. I was communist, by the way, also. I know I did my PhD in, because those days in army, I was Soviet army commando, and it was compulsory for everyone to be communists. Compulsory, Communist Party. Right? Like in China nowadays.
Russia is still a communist country, right?
No. It's already Purana Jamana. So, but that time, before Perestroika, before 1991, so everybody have to be communist. I was communist, and you have to study Lenin, Karl Marx, and it's not bad actually. Communism is not that bad. The only thing they remove the God. That's only bad thing. Otherwise, they're comrades and brothers. It's equal. We are all family. It's nice. I mean, trust me, it's very nice. Soviet Union, it was union. Soviet Union, USSR, remember that?
Yeah. Biggest country.
Yes, 16 countries together.
Yes.
Like United States, so also people were united. And when we united, you have to angula ki kam garnu sakdena, ek sangha dheri shakti cha. And what happened? Tukra, mama kah pandavas, tik, so alag alag garera, CIS bhayeko cha, independent states bhayeko cha, independent. Independent from whom? Janma mrityu, from birth and death, independent? Are you independent from law of God? Independent from whom? From each other? Are you crazy? We need each other.
Independent
It's called independence, dependence, interdependence. We need each other. All world need each other. I saw one caricature, a cartoon. There's one boat, and in one boat there's one hole, pani, water coming, and the boat became like this. So people, those who are sitting on this side of the boat, they're taking out the water, and people, those who are sitting on this side, they're laughing and making joke out of them. But you are sitting on the same boat, by the way. If they all drown, you also will drown. You will not be able to escape anyway. We are sitting on one planet Earth. If nuclear bomb will blast here, it will blast here, trust me. And nuclear submarines already near to Cuba, Russians. Don't be too much over proud, right? It's not very far. Nowadays, pura dunia mutti mein. From Sputnik, a rocket can come in 10 minutes here. Very dangerous world. And you know how many nuclear bombs now in the world? Even when I was in the army, like 40 years ago, so many nuclear bombs were there, and every nuclear bomb was written. Washington, Moscow, New York, it was written already there. It's just only 3, 2, 1, start! It's written there. Submarines, nuclear submarines surrounding US, you know that? Hey, wake up, guys. It's just big Poseidon, one bomb called Poseidon. It's open information. It's flying and splitting into many. You cannot catch all of them. You can catch 1, 2, but it's splitting like this. Like that. And I tell you a very interesting fact. I'll tell you an interesting fact and then story, right? Because we have to stop. In fact, in 1965, it's a real fact. I have one friend in Moscow. He became sadhu. And his grandfather, I very rarely I'm telling this story, but I'm telling you a real story. He became sadhu. And he became sadhu in ashram. And his grandfather, he was the admiral in the marine of Russian army at that time, Soviet Union. Admiral, you know, this black, like army, senapati. It's called marine, means ship. And he was in charge of nuclear submarines that time, in 1965. And when his grandson became Hare Krishna, because in our country Hare Krishna means pagal. In Soviet Union is Christian country. Because in this dress only prisoners, mental asylum, Karaghar, Pagalkhana and Hare Krishna, only 3 people. And my mom told me, hey, beta, when I was army officer, and then I became like this. Many relatives came like this. And everybody. And I was sitting, oh no, what to do? And my mom told me, I am ashamed of you. I said, Mom, have you ever been ashamed of me, please? I have 2 education. I was mentioning this. I have 2 excellency diploma. Excellency means in Soviet Union we have 2 diplomas, one red diploma, one blue diploma. A red diploma means you have to finish all the subjects with A+, all subjects. And only one subject A allowed. Then you can get this red diploma. And red diploma means you can demand any job you want and government has to give you. That's privilege. And blue diploma, average diploma, middle, whatever, chalega, kam chalao. So, and I have military academy, commando, and then Lomonosov University in Moscow, philosophy department, excellency diploma. And said, Mom, have you ever been ashamed? No, I was very proud of you. I was very proud. Then I said, why are you ashamed now? What is this? What is this? So our neighbors laughing at us. Your son became crazy, antenna. What is this? Alien, UFO from different planet. So I'm telling, see, we are telling they're crazy and they're saying we are crazy. Who is crazy? So I said, and I told him, okay, you never were ashamed of me. You may not understand philosophy, that's okay. But I can promise you, in future, you will never be ashamed of me. I told the story already. They kicked me out from the house. They kicked me out. And I didn't come to my house for 27 years. My friends betrayed me, cheated me, army kicked me out, my family kicked me out, my mother kicked me out, and I was alone. There is cost, huh? There is cost. It's not for free, by the way, right? And this mala also very costly, by the way.
Yeah.
And to sit on this chair is a little bit costly,
Yes.
I tell you. So, and I was thinking what to do, and I was working for 3 years as a bungie, you know. To survive, I had to work somewhere. And later I went to Indian and etc. Baki to itihas. Then I learned languages and I did my PhD in Sanskrit, in Vedic Shastra and then when now war started, and I called my mom and dad. Father, mom, can I take you from there? Very dangerous. Bombing, even now, very dangerous. If I'll show the photo, you'll be shocked. Everything destroyed there. And we have 4 houses, we have farmhouse, we have cars, we have everything. I am not just sasta kamao rasta. I came from well-to-do family and I had hundreds and thousands of rubles that time, No problem. I was commando professional officer. But then I was thinking, galat bato. This is wrong. It's never late to take a U-turn, however long you're traveling in the wrong direction. Jab jage tab sabera. It's never late. When you understand this is the wrong direction, wake up. So whatever, I said, Mom, you will never be ashamed of me, I promise you. And I left, and this time I took her to India, and we get all Vrindavan, Puri, Mayapur, everywhere. We traveled, then I brought to Nepal, and when we came to Nepal, briefly, she was got very bhavya swagat in airport, in Tribhuvan, in Kathmandu, army, salute, and garlands like this, and then red carpet, VIP, everything. And then she met even with president of country, Vidya Bandari. She gave her gift and garland. Khatra yaar. And she's asking from me, son, who are you? I said, Mommy, I'm your son, okay? No problem. Remember 27 years ago, I promise you, you'll never be ashamed. And when she came to temple, we have thousands of students there. Oh, they were welcoming Mala also. And she told me, wow, I thought I had only one son, 2 sons. But now I have so many hundreds of sons, thousands of daughters I have, big family I have. And later on she was with us for 5 months, then she got cancer. Then I got on helicopter, and by helicopter we brought her. She said, I want to go to Vrindavan, to your Krishna. And we came to Vrindavan, that was her birthday, 75 years. Varsha Utsav. And I said, Mommy, you are very lucky. In your birthday, Krishna gave you gift, Param Dham, apna ghar daan diye kuch to pehle. And then she said, no, Krishna came to me and told me that after 2 days I am going to him. She told me, hey, we don't have time. So I took her to Yamuna, Yamuna, Yamaraj, their brother and sister. Those who worshipping Yamuna, Yamaraj will not touch. So we like darshan, mandir ko darshan around. And then I read Bhagavad Gita. Om Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samhita Yuddhavaha Mamaka Pandavakshaiva Kima Kuroda Sanjaya Yatha Yogeshwara Krishna Yatha Arjun Dhanurvaraha Vijayi Pavitritirnitirnitirmat Mama. And she left body after some time. I was very lucky. Very lucky. That's why Krishna is very merciful. We have to remember him at the moment of death. So I wanted to tell you the story. It only happened by the mercy of Guru. Otherwise, he will be in a gharka na ghatka. Srila Prabhupada in 1965, this admiral of nuclear submarine, his grandson became Hare Krishna Sadhu. But his Hare Krishna Sadhu wanted to give him some book about Guruji. We have one Prabhupada Lilamrita, Jivan Ko Barema, about the life story about Srila Prabhupada. So the Christians, they don't understand Bhagavad Gita, Sita, they don't like it, all the Hindu. But to read something about great people, it's called, life of great people. This one literature, you can go to airport always, somebody, President Kennedy, and this is Mahatma Gandhi, life of great people. Okay, give me this book. And it's one book about life of Prabhupada. So he was reading this book. And at one point, he said, wow, my dear Babu, Idhar come here. You know what happened? I said, what? Tell me. You know, I don't forget that day. I never forget that day. That time, Russia and United States, they had very heavy Cold War conflict. If you know a little bit history, there's Khrushchev, if you have heard, it was like heavy, conflict. And we were this close from nuclear bomb. In America, everybody were taught how to go under the desk and how to save yourself. And it was training, anti-nuclear bomb training for all people. And this grandfather, he said to him, I read now and I can see your Guruji came in 1965 in September. He came to America. That day, I remember. Because I was in charge of several submarines, nuclear submarines. They were in the border with America, here.
In Cuba.
Cuba. Because Cuba and Fidel Castro, they were like bhai with Russia. So our submarines were waiting and we got order from Kremlin. It's called полная боевая готовность in Russian, means full readiness. Full readiness means red flag. Ready. It's only one button only. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1, fire! War started. Nuclear. All these bombs will come. Not one. And I was in charge. I was in charge of those submarines. And that night I could not sleep because I was pasina, because I was in charge. I supposed to give order. Like you know this Hiroshima Nagasaki?
Yeah.
That pilot who pressed the button. And when he knew what happened, pagal bhai. He became crazy actually. The man who pressed the button and he knew because of me this happened. He committed, I don't know, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I know that he became mental problems. So similarly, can you imagine the responsibility of the man who has to give order? Fire! Without fire officer, soldier will never press. Responsibility comes to the admiral. And that time I was in charge. I could not sleep that night because I was so nervous. Because I know once we start war, they will start to fire bombs to our country. It means my family will be finished. And I will be the historical person who started Third World War. Tension. And that time, that day, we got the order from Kremlin. Cancel, retreat, finish, come back, no need. Whew, I had such a relief. And that day I'm reading, that was the day when your Swamiji, when your Guru stepped on the land of Boston. He stepped on the land of America. That's the same date we got cancellation of nuclear war beginning. And it's not coincident. Krishna says, because of one my devotee, ek bhakta ko karan le, I can save all world, all universe. Ram, for the sake of Sita, he waged a huge war with Ravana, isn't it? To protect his devotee, name bhakta pranashyati. And by the mercy of spiritual person, we don't understand this. We're not taking this seriously. But because of unknown saintly person, he came out of compassion. We were saved. And we're not saved only physically. He distributed this knowledge to millions of people. And to this guy also. Somehow, kahan Indira Gandhi, kahan Karkini Kansi. Because he gives spiritual knowledge book. And I was army man, I got this book, I never knew about Krishna, nothing. But when you open, you're convinced, you're getting taste. Wow. Then you can help others also. That's it's going to become geometrical progression, like domino. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. It becomes progression. And it becomes paraspathar. You know, touchstone Chintamani can make out of iron, can make gold. Touch and iron becomes gold. But saintly person can make a person iron-like person, framed heart, iron-hearted person. He cannot make him gold, he can make him paraspathar. And that iron can become touchstone and can make millions of other people also paraspathar, not gold. That's the power of sadhu. He can transform our life, can change our heart, and he can be really voice. You can become voice of reason for so many people. You can brighten the day of so many people. So many suicide rate in Nepali community in Columbus, I heard.
Yes.
It's critical. Can you help each other, guys? But first you help yourself. Very important. And for that we need to have a faith. Shraddha Anusari Bhakti Adhikari. It's not cheap. You have to pay the cost. Finally, it was one guy, he was walking in Himalayas, communist. He'd never trust God. I don't care this God. And one day, at night, he was in trekking, in mountain, and he fell down from the cliff. Ah! And and at night, andhera, it was very dark. He grabbed something he grabbed like this, some kind of rope, and he was hanging on that rope. Oh, he didn't fall down completely. He just grabbed some kind of root of the tree or something. He was hanging like this at night. So he started to pray to God. Okay, if God is there, hola. Okay, I don't believe him, but in case he is there. Okay, God, please help me. If you help me, I will believe you from today. So he was hanging. God, if you are there, please help me. Bachao, help me. If you help me, I will believe you. I promise. And then from sky, voice came. I don't trust you. No, really, sorry. Seriously. Really, I can swear. I swear. Pranam. I can swear on the capital of Karl Marx. I swear. And God said, I don't believe you. That's what you told me also one time, right? Communist said, I don't believe God, so I don't believe you also. And this communist said, this Nastic, no, please trust me, really, I can do whatever you want. Whatever you say, I'll do. Trust me. Are you sure? Yes, anything you say, I fully trust you. Okay, drop the rope. No. Except this, everything else, but not dropping the rope. And the voice said, leave the rope. No. Everything else but not rope, huh? Okay? And then the voice said, see, I told you I don't trust you. And that man was so much shocked, he got heart attack and died. So when sun came, morning time, Surya, and everybody saw this guy hanging in this rope like this, just 20 centimeters from the ground. And God told him, drop it, go home. And he thought it's very, it's very high maybe. He didn't trust God. And our mind cheating us. If you trust God, God knows better than what you know. Father knows better than child what he needs. Child simply have to open the fridge and take chocolate and milk and whatever he wants. Father provides everything. But problem with us, we don't have faith in Father. And that faith can be only we can get from the devotees who dedicated their life to God and they have experience. Yam swanubhavamakilam shruti-saramekam. And they can give you this experience. They can give you, provided you please them. Not for free. That's why Krishna says, and it's not about opulence or money, nothing. They don't need anything. Like God doesn't need anything. Similarly, sadhu doesn't need anything. What can you give to sadhu? I mean, really, I'm telling, seriously, experience. I'm sharing my feeling. What can you give? One guy in Hong Kong, Diamond King, Hirako Raja, they invited, it was like Hindu Vishwa Economical Conference in Hong Kong. So I went there, some organizers invited me. And I wanted to give speech. There were big Ambani, all these big Hinduja, so many people guys, big, richest people in the world. They were there. And they told me, Guruji, you can speak, but you can speak only 5 minutes only, because everything scheduled, no time. And I spoke for 5 minutes only. Ghar ka jogi jogra, bahar ka jogi siddha. And I spoke in Hindi. Hindu conference. So I was speaking there. Baap ka beta sipai ka ghoda, kuch nahi to thoda. I mean, of course, people became shocked. Hey, Deshi, Bideshi, kaun hai ya? So, and one guy became so much inspired. We have to be inspired before we are expired. So this guy was very rich and he's Diamond King. He invited me to Chimsasul Kowloon, this is one area, big skyscraper, big office, filthy rich guys. Shh. And he called me to the office and we sitting, two of us, just two. Guruji, आउनुहोस् चरण राख्नुहोस् मेरा अफिसमा पवित्र गर्नुहोस् करिए करिए आइए गुरुजी आइए मेरा office में. Hindu. We were sitting, just two of us. He put one tray of diamonds, you know, and two glasses of diamonds. Shh, shh, doing like this in front of me. And I'm sitting and said, Are Baba, why are you doing this to me? You're trying to impress me or what? Hey, he's trying to show off, you know. Shh. And I'm telling you, Baba, I'm not impressed. Anyway, don't worry. Don't try to impress me. I'm not impressed. And I jokingly, of course, I said, and by the way, you're a thief. Yes, you stolen this from my father because it doesn't belong to you. These diamonds you didn't make in factory. You took it from God. And by the way, you have to give me at least one glass of diamonds. But I don't need it. Because I told him, whatever you have, I can buy. I have millions of friends all over the world. And if I'll ask every friend, give me $1. People give me, okay. They give me more than $1, but you can give me $1 and I'll become millionaire. If I ask $1 from all my friends, they will give me and I'll become millionaire and I'll buy your diamond. So what you have, I can buy. What I have, you cannot buy. And I told him, you cannot buy. And what I did, drama, little drama. And I just stand up and walk away from the office, just like that. Shock. What happened, Guruji? Gussa ho gaya kya? So, and I just came back and said, no, I wanted to make a point. Don't worry, I am not angry. But I wanted to make a point that you sitting in this diamond cage and you cannot go anywhere. And I can go anywhere I want. Anywhere, literally. And I can call to my friends, they will buy me ticket and I'll fly anywhere in the world. For the last 35 years, I'm traveling all over the world. I've been everywhere. And nowadays, I'm not traveling somewhere. I'm traveling to somebody. This time I came because of Bhuvan, because of Prem Vilas, because of my friends now. I didn't come here just because I didn't see Columbus. I saw Columbus, nothing to see here, actually. Really, nothing to see, much. What to see? If you want to go, I just came from Lake Tahoe in California, you know. That's a real nice place to see, to be. Seriously, nothing what to do. And New York is hell completely. What people doing there, I don't know. Big rakshasas, skyscrapers, very dangerous. So anyway, I told him, see, you cannot buy time. You cannot buy friends. You cannot buy freedom. You cannot buy health. So many things you cannot buy. And people thinking, and I said, and by the way, you are not happy. I told him, you are not happy. Are you happy? And he showed me. He told me. Like that. Because there is no CCTV camera, no CNN, BBC, nothing. We are just together. Tell me, are you happy or not? Smiling faces, crying hearts. People show me salam dete hai mere ko because I have money. That's why people oti bhakti chori lokhan. Too much bhakti because I have money. But if I have no, if you're really rich, how rich you are, you see how many friends will come to give you shoulder when you drop your tear. Jind ko janti marda ko malami. Friend in need, friend indeed. People very, very lonely in this world, very impersonal. They cannot even talk to each other. What to speak about helping each other? Anyway, I don't want to be distracted. But my point is that you see, by the mercy of saintly people, they're coming to bring us some knowledge. And this is a secret. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadikshanti te jnanam gininas tattvadarshinaha. When sadhu will offer one small prayer to God about you, success. Get attention. Not even God. Get attention of saintly people. Dasanu daso bhavitasmi bhuyah. You have to become servant of the servant of the servant of the God. Not directly God. You can go to America through the embassy. Similarly, you can go through the guru, through the devotees bhakta. That's why we're coming together to help each other, to serve each other. I'm also serving you because you are devotees of God. And my seva to sit on this chair, I don't like to sit here, but it's my seva to you. Not because I'm something special. No, I'm not special, seriously. I'm not very super, pooper, duper, Mahamandaleshwar. but I am messenger, and my name is Patri. And Patra, Prem Patra? Prem Patra is a love letter. And Patri means messenger, who delivering the Patra. Actually, Patri is a Gopa in Brindavan. If you know Brindavan, Nandagam Varshana. Radharani writing to Krishna and Krishna writing to Radharani. Secret love letter. And a courier, secret service, this courier delivery. Very sweet. And Krishna Lila is very sweet. Spiritual world is very sweet. But to get there, we need to pay the cost. And we have to learn the license. We have to get a license from Guru. Then only you can get chance. Anyatha you will miss the flight. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai. Ananta Koti Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Ekadashi Vrata Mahamahotsav ki jai.